Walking in our field in early April, as the snow is melting, I noticed the meltwater was flowing down the tunnels which rodents had created during the winter. This created little rivers that appear and disappear. With snow cover, all of these were tunnels, but with the snow melted, some are now fully exposed. Others are just covered with grass, while some are tunnels through the soil. Grass, I imagine, is pretty easy to make tunnels through, considering it is likely holding the snow off the ground somewhat with some airspace. In this other spot, a dense network of tunnels is seen in the grass layer, my guess made by a different type of rodent as the pattern of tunnels is different. Can also see that the ground is wet, as indicated by the darker areas, near the melting snow and below those areas as the water runs off. Or on this hill, the top of the hill is dry while the lower areas are still drying out. I find it interesting that last year my memory is that for several days, maybe more than a week, after the snow was melted, the ground over the whole field was still wet. Then, over the course of one day, the field all dried out. My best guess is that last year the ground was all frozen, while this year it appears it was not under the snow, so once the snow had melted, it took a while for the ground to unfreeze, and once that happened, it could drain. Last year was also a terrible mud season for the roads, while this year there were very few issues. Snow acts as an insulating layer and, though it depends on conditions, typically the ground under snow is not frozen, so digging these tunnels through is not as hard as it would be if it were frozen. I think that rodent tunnels that go deeper, such as they need to dig in the summer to get the protection the tunnels provide them, would help drain and aerate the soil.